I know in the last PowerPoint video I told you this is going to be the last PowerPoint video, but now I'm back. You can call me Brett Favre. I decided I'm going to do one more video. In this video I'm going to cover two very quick features. I'm going to, again, using the Slide Master, we're going to work with creating custom bullets on all the slides very quickly because we're going to use the Slide Master. And lastly, I'm going to show you one feature in the slideshow view that I use time to time, and it's quite helpful actually with students. To start out, we're just going to run through the slideshow rather quickly so we can see what we have to start. So I'm going to hit my slideshow button. And again, I'm just using my right arrow key to navigate through the slideshow. Everything looks good. I like the way the slideshow navigates. One thing, as I scroll back, I'm going to fix on this last slide. I'm going to move this text down just a little. Again, just using my arrow keys. And I'm going to move my picture down just a little as well. There we go. I like the way that looks. Next, I'm going to go to my Slide Master and dress up my bullets a little bit so they're not just this style that I have right now. Again, I go to View, Master, Slide Master, and I'm going to click. I'm on my the main Slide Master slide at the top, which is used for all 4 slides. So I only have to change my bullets once on this slide to get the effect I want on all my slides. So I'm going to select the first level bullet, and I'm going to go over to my formatting palette. I can actually do it 2 ways. I can go up to Format, Bullets and Numbering to open the window, or I can go to my formatting palette, go to the first button, the formatting palette option, expand out bullets and numbering, and I'm going to go to the drop down arrow by style. I'm going to click that. I'm going down to bullets and numbering. Either way gets you to the same location. My format text window will open up. I'll be under the bullets and numbering option, and I'm going to go over to the custom bullet options. I can pick a bullet style from the list if I want right here. This allows me to change the color and the size of the bullet, but I'm going to dig a little deeper into the program and go down to picture from the custom bullet drop down list. This allows me to pick a picture to use as my bullet. I'm now in my clip art area, or choosing a picture. I can find a picture on my computer saved or use my clip art pictures, but I'm going to go to photos. I'm going to select the first one. I'm just going to scroll down until I find one I want to use. I like that one. We'll go with that one, and I'll hit insert. I'm next going to move my format text window off to the side so I can see the bullet. It'll now appear right here on my Slide Master. I can increase the size of it slightly. I'm going to make it a little bigger. We'll go 120, and I'll go ahead and hit OK. I'm going to go to my second level bullet and just click there. I'm going to again go to my style, bullets and numbering. This time, instead of using a picture, I'm going to go to the character options. This will open the character palette. There's different styles you can go with. In here will give you different options. You could select all characters to see them all at once. I'm just going to leave it at Roman for now. I also have different options in here, from math to arrows, and you can read through and look at the other ones, but I'm going to go with miscellaneous. And in the miscellaneous list, I'm going to go with the sun. I think that'll be an interesting looking bullet. We'll go ahead and hit OK. And it didn't work. Let's go back and try it again. Bullets and numbering, custom bullet, character. I want the sun. That's what I missed. You want to hit insert on your color palette or character palette right here first. Once I have that, you'll see it on my screen. And just to mix things up, I'm going to select my color, and I'm going to go with one of my theme colors just to change the color of that bullet. And I'll bump it up to 105%. And hit OK. I now have edited and created some custom bullets using my Slide Master. The benefit of using your Slide Master, again, like in the previous video, is to just create all the bullets, that style, right away. I only have to set it for this one master slide, and it will follow throughout the rest of my slideshow. The third and the fourth and the fifth level bullets I'm going to skip because I don't use those levels within this slideshow. Now I'm going to go back to normal view, view normal. Again, back to my title slide. No bullets on this slide, it won't be affected. I'm going to go to this slide, and you'll now see my first level bullets will be my pictures, and my second level bullets will be the sun. And they maybe didn't make my slideshow look any better than it did before, but it just gives you an idea of what you can do with your bullets to mix it up a little bit. Slide 3 will look like that. Slide 4 will look like that. The last feature I want to show you is a feature I use now and then in my classroom as I'm teaching. I'm going to go to slideshow view, open up my slideshow, and I'm going to scroll over a little bit, and I use this because it makes me feel pretty good about myself. I feel kind of like John Madden or Bert Blyleven in Circle Me Bert, or Mike Fratello for those of you that follow basketball, and that ages me a little bit, but he was known as the czar of the telestrator. If I go down, I'm going to navigate through the title slide here. If I was presenting this and I really wanted to emphasize a certain bullet or a certain point in the slideshow, you can do that by going down. If I move my mouse here a little bit and get to my options window, if I click the down arrow and I go to pointer options, I can go to pen color and select a color for the pen that's going to fit with this slideshow. And in this case, I'm going to go with the red. It also, when I select pen color, it also turns my pen on because I got the check mark here, so I know my pen's turned on. You'll also notice my mouse pointer now looks like a pen. And in this case, I can now draw on my slideshow to point out certain things. If I wanted to say, you know, this bullet right here is really important, I'm just clicking with my mouse and drawing. You can circle and you can draw. Or, since I'm so artistic, I'll draw a stick man, and this is Mr. Wristfit, telling everybody this bullet right here is super important, so make sure you get it in your notes. And it just gives you an option of something you can do to liven up your slideshow or to point out things you want to point out as you're using your or going through a slideshow and presenting it. The thing that can get confusing at times is I now want to navigate through my show. If I click, I'm just getting red dots, and it's not navigating my show. So I have a couple options. I can go back to my keyboard and I can use my arrow key, my right arrow key, to navigate to the next slide. And again, using my right arrow key, I can navigate that way while still keeping my pen, so I can point out things or draw things on my screen. Sometimes I'll draw, show a little math for certain concepts that I teach, and using my pen. And I can just switch back to automatic. That's normal. That means when you're moving around, the arrow appears. When you're not moving around, the arrow disappears. Hidden, your arrow's hidden from the show. Your arrow is constantly on. If you select the arrow key, it never hides. The default is automatic, so I can see it when I'm moving it, but if I leave it sit long enough, it will hide and disappear. And I'll just go through the rest of my slideshow here. And that's basically what I wanted to cover in this last, I'm not sure if this will be the last, in this last PowerPoint video, is creating custom bullets using your Slide Master. And also, if when you're presenting, if you're feeling a little bored and you want to be like John Madden, you can draw on your screen as you're presenting.